Hey, okay, I'm gonna go through the Padlet I made for ELRC 3500. It's gonna be going over the activities we did this semester and showing the links and my review if I would use them again. First, this was in section 2 for fall 2020, and there's a photo of myself. Then we had the biography, which the purpose of this was to introduce myself at the beginning of the semester, and I also talked a little bit about my familiarity with technologies, and I enjoyed this activity because now I can go back and reflect on what I've learned since then. Then we had name tents, which I created a name tent in order to put my name on my desk with a photo of myself. This was to attest for our attendance, and I also was able to know the names of my classmates. Then we did a concept map, which was probably one of my favorite things throughout the semester because I was able to put down a goal that I was had at the moment, and you're able to analyze it in a certain way and look at it in certain different ways like comprehension and knowledge, and I really did use this, and I was able to check back with it through the semester and celebrate that I was able to reach my goal, so that was great. And then we made Symbolo, Digo, and Pinterest accounts, which were all very interesting, and I had only heard of Pinterest before. But they were all like bookmarking sites, which allowed you to organize the things you were interested in. I would definitely use Digo in the future in order to gather information if I ever have a certain topic that I need related links for. I just think it was a very cool tool. Then we did the Canva brochure. I really enjoyed this activity, and if I were ever going on a vacation, I might make a brochure for the place I was going in order to look at the different things, like different locations and activities. I did mine on Bora Bora because I would love to go there one day, and it solidified that I still want to go there. And then we did the Canva presentation, which was essentially the same thing. It just put the information onto a Google slide presentation, which I honestly think I prefer this way. It's just a little clearer for me to have each section on a different slide. I'm just used to that, and I really enjoyed doing both of those though. Then we did the Google app slideshow. So this is when we learned about different Google apps, and this was very interesting because I didn't know about a lot of them, and I was able to do my slideshow on the app files, which was very interesting, and I would be open to trying that out in the future. I haven't used it much, but I enjoy learning about my other classmates' apps and telling them about files. They're all very cool and probably will be very beneficial in the future. Then we did a blog. So my blog was called Fitness with Megan, which was a really cool way to showcase my interest. It put it all in one blog, and I think it looked very organized. If you were ever to share this with someone, I think it's just a neat way to show an interest of yours. And I could definitely use this in the future if I ever wanted to do a project and organize it on a blog. And then there were RSS feeds, which were very beneficial. They'll give you similar content to other blogs or websites that you could also attach to your blog so people can explore other things. And that really helped me when I was making my blog. Then we did my movie presentation through iMovie. It was about our experience with COVID, and I really enjoyed this. At first, iMovie was a little difficult for me to work with, but once I finally got the hang of it, I thought this was a super fun activity, and seeing everyone else's was really fun. And yeah, that's something I have, shown my friends, and I will forever show my friends because it was fun to remember, and I'll always have that to look back on for whenever I want to remember about the COVID times. And then, so next over here we have, right here, we have Google Site. This allowed us to make a website through Google Site, which is I really do enjoy this because I think it's super simple but perfectly effective. I got to show my biography, resume, interests, blog, and future plans, which I think if I ever was to apply to a job or I want someone to get to know me a little more than just my resume, you could always send them this website and they can get to know you a little bit better. So I thought that was really neat. And so then to Padlet, which is what this whole situation is right here. I really like this because now I have everything from the semester all organized together. So if I ever need to look back on anything, I would probably just go straight to my Padlet, and it's cool to like show the big picture and see everything I learned. And then Screencast-O-Matic is what I'm using right now, and I really do think this is super cool. And I mentioned here that is especially good during COVID times. If you ever need to present something and send it in, you can just do it from home. And I think that it's a really cool way to show any kind of presentation or anything you have on your computer. And then my final thoughts for the class is that I, of course, loved it. I loved my amazing teacher, and I got to learn about cool different technologies, and I was always kind of not very good with technology and that kind of thing, so this kind of expanded my knowledge, and now I know more about certain Google tools. I'm way more familiar with Google Docs and what it has to offer. And so I'm super excited about that. My future plans are to finish my last semester and then graduate in May. And I'm planning on attending law school next fall. So very excited for that. And of course, I'll keep in touch. But thank you.